Hello, my name is Mariana, and today this is a reading for Pisces. So Pisces, as usual, I'm doing your reading with my own tarot deck, so the cards that you'll see are from this deck. And let's talk about how you're feeling, because I feel like you are pretty optimistic and it's like you want to believe that everything will work out in your favor and that things are going great and that you have this wonderful opportunity and maybe a slight anxiety, okay, Pisces, about making the most of this present moment, of this opportunity that it's almost like I'm sensing you are like this. Oh, okay, so I woke up feeling great today. I have to do everything that I can to enjoy this day the most, or to do most of the things in my to-do list, or I'm trying to apply in a more day-to-day kind of life. But the way that I'm seeing here is it's almost like this warning, or this kind alert to you, Pisces. If you are feeling great and you feel like you have to rush into things so that you can make the most of this optimism, right? Perhaps, maybe it's not every day that you're feeling this great, so you really want to make the most of your day. But I feel like there is encouragement here actually to not rush into things, to not think that you have to do everything in a hurry, not to lose your optimism, or not to lose how great you are feeling today, right? And it's interesting. So we're starting with the Sun card, and the Sun card, is first of all your opening card, so that sets the tone of your reading. And that image actually was referring to me back to the Aquarius reading that I did yesterday, because I was talking about how Aquarius is digging a lot of family stuff, but the way that they're doing is like they are going through a process of ascension, that they are essentially having this new perspective, new multidimensional perspective, as if they are in a lighthouse. So that is the image that I wanted to get to you here, because this is what I'm sensing with the Sun card. Not only we have the sunlight here, but what I'm seeing, it's almost like this top view of a not a sunlight a lighthouse. That is the word. So it's like you woke up feeling great. This is an awesome day. Everything is, going your way. Is like a sunny, bright day, warm enough. It's like it's a bright, sunny day, right? Is everything okay? It's like more than okay. It's perfect. And it's like you want to rush into going to the top floor of this lighthouse, where you have this full perspective on things, right? So this is your intention. It's almost like you want to make the most of your day because it's such a beautiful day, and because you're feeling great, because you're so optimistic. And so it's like that if you don't rush up the stairs and go to the top floor of this lighthouse, you won't be able to enjoy this full view, right? This 360 view. And this has a little bit of this metaphor towards, referring back again to the Aquarius reading. They were going through a spiritual ascension, right? So perhaps this is what we're talking about in terms of making the most of how you're feeling, right? Making the most of your optimism. But I feel like it's almost like hidden underneath this optimism, there is a little bit of anxiety, because not only you're coming here as the Knight of Swords, meaning it's like you have set something straight in your mind, right? You've made the decision that this is the day where you're going to, it's like, meditate deeply, or this is the moment where you decided that you're going to pay close attention to everything that you're feeling, everything that you're thinking. It's like maybe it's the day that you're devoting to an intense and clear spiritual practice, right? This is what you want to enjoy the most in your day, enjoying how good your mood is in the day, right? It's like there is this it's almost like apprenticeship, right? It's like, you know, you have things to learn, you know, you have things that you have yet to discover, and you're eager to find them, you're eager to learn, you're eager to see through this more expensive, more multidimensional perspective. And it's because it's like everything that you're seeing throughout this day has such a positive tone, right? It's almost like your expectations are at the best, right? Because it's almost like you're so open and so eager to learn that you know that anything that you receive, right, is a lesson, is going to make you grow, right? It's going to teach you something new. And that is, the positive side. In a sense, it's like the optimism feedback loop, right? It's like you're bringing your optimism, and you know that whatever you're going to receive back is going to be positive too. But more than just receiving positivity or things that can enhance your spirit, or can enrich your mind, what you truly want, and this is what I feel like is beneath this very intense optimism, right, coming from this sun, and you're rushing up the stairs to go to this lighthouse. With the Four of Cups here, I feel like there is something inside your heart, or like an emotional issue, or something that you want to bring peace to. You want to bring comfort and reassurance and nourishment. It's like, or love, right? Or light, right? Or clarity. It's like there is something that is feeding your desire to learn. It's not like this pure, this naive or unpolluted or uninfluenced intention to just dedicate this day for an intense spiritual practice just for the sake of doing or of enjoying your optimism, right? There's more. It's like there's something that is feeding that, and I feel like it's something, an emotional wound perhaps, or it's almost like settling emotionally, right? And maybe this is what you're looking for, but the way that you're feeling is the Seven of Swords. So it's like you set out on a mission to enjoy your mood, to enjoy the sunny day, to enjoy how positive you're seeing everything, today, with the Knight of Swords. It's like you decided, it's very clear in your mind that that's what you're going to do. But it's almost like what is swirling, what is feeding, what is motivating this decision is these two cards, right? It's like there is a lot of unrest, and it's like there is maybe mental or emotional unrest. It's like there is agitation, right? It's like there is a lot, and what you want actually is just to settle and to feel comfortable, and to, it's like, calm yourself and relax, and bring yourself to this peaceful emotional state, right? Where you feel like things are settled. This is coming through very strongly. It's like it's so unsettled that you just want to feel settled. So this is, it's almost like this is the mild anxiety that is behind your positivity, I want to say. But the interesting thing is that this Seven of Swords was also very, very prominent in the extended for Aquarius yesterday. And this was talking about this ascension to the 7D that required the help of an ancestor, or the help of a family member, or the help of somebody from their soul family. So I want to say that maybe this is what is causing your anxiety, because you want to get there fast. It's just like I was seeing you rushing into climbing the stairs to the top of the lighthouse to achieve this 360 perspective, to full enlightenment, you know, if you will. It's like with the Sun card, it's like you want to reach the maximum luminosity very, very fast, because you know that you are in the right mood. So if you lose time, it's almost like you will lose this incredible perfect timing or perfect opportunity, right? Because you know that maybe your mood is never, it's like it's not that great always, right? So you know that you have like this time constriction, or and this is what is like, it's almost like, yes, you're pretty clear, you know that this is what you're going to do with your day, but there is this feeling of unsettlement and unrest, and things being too chaotic and too even if you know what your clear goal is, right, Pisces, it's like still there is a journey there, right? It's like there is, you know, there is a long way up, right? This is what I'm hearing with the lighthouse. It's like, it's not like you cannot just wake up one day and, you know, rush into climbing all of the stairs to go straight to the top. It's almost like it shakes up too much too fast, right? So in a sense, you know that that is not what you want to feed. You want also to feel relaxed, and for you to have this emotional unrest just quieted down, right? So this next row here is very, it's clearing a little bit of your anxiety, because maybe you're doing so maybe too prematurely, I want to say. So we have two major arcana coming next, the Magician and the Leo, I was going to say the Leo card, the Lion card, which is the Strength card. So whenever, it's almost like the wisdom that inhabits the 7D knows when the atmosphere or the environment or the energetic field of the person, in this case you, Pisces, is not right, is just disorganized and too unsettled, right? And this is what, you know, it's almost like spirit is coming straight to you because you are so open and so eager. Because you are so open and so eager, it's like you are demonstrating how much you want to learn from it, how much you want to get there, right? And this is very clear, very obvious. But maybe what you're not giving so much attention to, just because you don't want to feed your anxiety, but still it is there, right? It's like you're trying to hide your anxiety to rush this process with the optimism that you're feeling, right? But this is what these two cards are talking about. It's like, do not try to hide something that is also part of the process, right? It's like organizing this, or settling into comfort, or, you know, it's like resting a little bit in the confusion or resting in the emotional issue that perhaps you don't want to touch, you just want to comfort instead of resolve it, right? It's like, rest a little bit in this. Don't try to forget about it or tuck it into, tuck it in beneath your optimism with the sun. It's like there is magic within the unsettlement. It's like this is the 7D, right? This is what this card is essentially bringing from the Aquarius reading. So it's like the essence of what you want to reach is there. It's just that you need peace and calm and organization and comfort and feeling comfortable even in an emotional situation, right? Even through going through the motions, even through your anxious feelings, right? It's like, do not forget about that essential aspect, because with the magician, it's almost like the magician needs all of the tools, even the ones that are hidden. It's like, so don't try to hide something from spirit, because it's like, it won't work out, right? Essentially, they will always know. So don't hide it from yourself, essentially, right? And with this strength card, the lion card, what this was talking about is that, if you try to hide it, this was bringing me the image of, when you see, classic images of magicians, with their hats, and they take a rabbit out of the hat. But this is what expectations do, right? These classical images, or these status quo kind of perceptions or symbols, right? It's like hiding your anxiety, hiding your your desire to get to the 7D or get to alignment faster. Is like, it's not going to work for spirit. It's like you're just hiding from yourself, but it's almost like you're feeding the expectation nonetheless, right? If you don't look at your anxiety, you're hiding from yourself. And instead of finding something that is, cute like a rabbit or expected like a rabbit, you're going to find something that requires courage, requires bravery, requires everything that your higher self could show up as, right? It's like, it's going to be a challenge, essentially. It's not going to be something that is, tameable. Yeah, it's like that you can dominate, that you can tame, right? It's like, if you hide things, it's like they're going to grow, and they're going to require even more courage for you to face it, for you to overcome it. So there is going to be, more of you required the more you push this, to hide it, right? And we're talking about your anxiety, I want to say, or at least your desire to focus in something and, skip steps. It's almost like you want to look straight to the top of the lighthouse instead of, facing each step of the stairs. But we're ending here with the Queen of Cups, and this is beautiful because, it's tying to the courage here. So perhaps exactly what you're doing, right? Maybe instinctively, right? What your natural instinct is telling you to do, to focus on the optimism, to focus on the positivity, to focus on, doing the most of your day, doing the most of your mood, right? For that day. And really immersing yourself in this lesson, right? Or in this spiritual practice. It's like, there are things that you're going to find that maybe are going to be a challenge, meaning it's like, maybe you will have to look at things that are uncomfortable at first, that you just want to, hide, essentially. But facing it, right? Having the courage to face it is going to, it's almost like it's going to prepare your heart in a way that now you're going to be ready, you know, for this next step, for the top level of the lighthouse. But it's like your heart has to be ready first. And your heart, it's like your heart being brave enough to face even the discomfort, even the anxiety, even the emotional unrest, right? Everything that you're just trying to ignore and overlook. It's like, look at it, face it, because this is part of the tools that you need to be prepared, to get yourself ready, right? To, it's like to enlarge your heart. It's coming through. It's like there's something that your heart needs to yeah, just get bigger. Or it's like you have to make your heart grow. I don't know what that means. Maybe we're talking about the courage, right? It's like you have to prepare your heart for it to become the heart of you know, a lion in a sense. Yeah, I don't know what that's supposed to mean, Pisces, but I'm going to pull more cards for you in the extended reading, and I'm going to pull from the astrological runes as well there. So if you want to join me, I'll be happy to see you. If not, I'll see you next time. Okay, bye.